Hello and welcome to our flight today. This is Aloft Virtual Alliance. We're doing our airline tour, picking up where we left off here in Dubai. We are flying our Russian airline, Rostov Airlines, based in Moscow, and there is another base, but I would love for that base to grow. It's Sokol. Code is Uniform Hotel Mike. There used to be some really good scenery for it, and not so much anymore, and it really needs an update. So, trying to figure out what to do about another hub for our Russian airline, and trying to find something on the western side. It is currently there, and hopefully something will come out for it, but we will find out. So we're flying to the Moscow hub today. We are in the PMDG 73800. We are using the Boris sound. Yeah, that's about it. So let's jump in. We'll start getting ready. We already started boarding. Some of the flight planning is done already as well. So we'll just get going. We are flying on Beyond ATC today, which reminded me to do this part that I keep forgetting about. There we go. Helps when we put that up. Alright, let's start by looking at our weather here. (190) at 41017. Curious to see what runway we go off of today. Alright, so we got 1017 in. Pull open Beyond ATC and get our clearance.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, looking to pick up our clearance to Sheremetyevo Airport.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, due by delivery, expect runway 30 right, Dubmo 4 Foxtrot departure, squawk 5161.
Davmo 4 Foxtrot departure, squawk 5161, Romeo Oscar Sierra 220.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, read back correct. Contact ground 121.65 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Ground 121.65 when ready for pushback or engine start. Romeo Oscar Sierra 220.
Didn't think that would be what
Sky
we would be
Dubai
doing.
7 Mike Charlie, ramp Echo 404 right, taxi via Mike 15 Bravo, Mike 15 Alpha, November 12 November, Papa Niner, Papa.
Ramp Echo 44 right via Mike 15 Bravo, Mike 15 Alpha, November 12 November, Papa Niner Papa, Sky Dubai 7 Mike Charlie.
Virgin 401 Heavy taxi for departure.
Virgin 401 Heavy, runway 30 right, taxi via Zulu 1 Zulu 5 Kilo, Lima 3 Mike 13 Alpha.
Runway 30 right, taxi via Zulu 1 Zulu 5 Kilo, Lima 3 Mike 13 Alpha, Virgin 401 Heavy.
Something is going on with our scenery. I think I know what it is, but I'm not entirely sure, so we may mess with that later and see. That's our cruise today, 330. Everything's moving so blocky. Okay. That's set up to go. That ready. See, when we're moving, it just stutters. Normally isn't like this, so. I was also trying to change some of the options with this airport via their manager, and it wasn't working. Something's off, and I can't figure it out. So we'll just keep working that after we get out of here.
Oman Air 604 Heavy, contact due by tower 119.55.
Contact tower 119.55, Oman Air 604 Heavy.
We are ready for push and start.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220 at ramp Charlie 22. Request pushback and engine start.
Make sure.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, due by ground, pushback and engine start approved, face southeast.
Pushback approved, face southeast. Romeo Oscar Sierra 220.
All right. We are now. What are we waiting for?
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Linus 502 at gate Charlie 54 right. Request pushback and engine start.
Flyness 502, due by ground, pushback and engine start approved, face southeast.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast.
Doors
Linus
closed.
502.
Close.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Okay.
Air India 917, gate Charlie 51 left taxi via Kilo, Zulu Alpha, Whiskey, Foxtrot, Zulu 4A, Lima 1, Zulu 3, Zulu 2.
Gate Charlie 51 left via Kilo, Zulu Alpha, Whiskey Foxtrot, Zulu 4 Lima, 1 Zulu 3 Zulu 2 Air Indy, and 917.
Okay, we want to base southeast.
Release parking brakes, please.
Release our brakes. And there we go.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Turn on our beacon. Good, everything else is.
Aeroflot 524, gate Charlie 55 left. Request pushback and engine start.
Aeroflot 524, due by ground, pushback approved, face northeast.
Pushback approved, face northeast. Aeroflot 524.
Linus 502 ready to taxi to the active.
Okay, introduce.
Flyness 502, runway 30 right, taxi via Zulu 3 Kilo, Lima 1 Mike, Mike 13 Alpha.
Runway 30 right taxi via Zulu 3 Kilo, Lima 1 Mike, Mike 13 Alpha, Flyness 502.
Okay. Way, there we go. Start engine 2.
Emirates 2551 Super, gate Foxtrot 23 taxi via Kilo 11 Kilo, Zulu 17 Zulu Whiskey.
Gate Foxtrot 23 via Kilo 11 Kilo, Zulu 17 Zulu, Whiskey Emirates 2551 Super.
Please set parking brakes.
Okay, brakes are set. ECU is off. Turn packs. So. Oh.
Aeroflot 524, taxi for departure.
Aeroflot 524, runway 30 right, taxi via Zulu, Zulu 5 Kilo, Lima 3 Mike, Mike 13 Alpha.
Runway 30 right via Zulu, Zulu 5 Kilo, Lima 3 Mike, Mike 13 Alpha, Aeroflot 524.
Virgin 401 Heavy, contact Dubai Tower 119.55.
Over to Tower 119.55, Virgin 401 Heavy.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, request taxi.
Bypass pin removed.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, runway 30 right, taxi via Lima, Mike 1, Mike 1, Alpha Mike, Mike 13 Alpha.
Runway 30 right via Lima. Mike 1, Mike 1, Alpha. Mike 13 Alpha. Romeo. Oscar Sierra 220.
Alright, so we got our taxi, so we're going Lima, which is what we're on, to Mike 1, to Mike 1 Alpha, which is right there.
Jet 426 Heavy, ramp Echo 27, taxi via Mike 13 Bravo, Mike 15, November 11 November, Papa Niner Papa.
We're good to go.
Over to ramp Echo 27, taxi via Mike 13 Bravo, Mike 15, November
Taxi
11
lights
November,
are
Papa Niner
on.
Papa, Cedar Jet 426 Heavy.
Get our flaps set. Okay, there we go. Alright, we is taxiing.
Aeroflot 525 at ramp Charlie 18, request pushback.
Aeroflot 525, due by ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast.
Pushback approved, face southeast, Aeroflot 525.
Alright, so we taxi here for quite a while. All the way down to
Spicejet 058, ramp Echo for the taxi via Mike 15,
Mike 13.
Bravo, Mike 15 Alpha, November 12, November, Papa Niner, Papa.
Over to ramp Echo for taxi via Mike 15 Bravo, Mike 15 Alpha, November 12 November, Papa Niner Papa, Spice, hit 058.
Alright, just to recap what we're doing while we're taxiing, we got a minute.
Aeroflot 525, request taxi to the active.
Aeroflot 525, you interrupted.
Aeroflot 525, runway 30 right, taxi via Lima, Mike 1 Alpha, Mike 13 Alpha.
Runway 30 right via Lima, Mike 1 Alpha, Mike 13 Alpha, Aeroflot 525.
So, we are here in Dubai, which we arrived on our Middle Eastern airline called DXB Airlines from Tokyo Narita. That was our last flight before this one. So now we're showing you our Russian airline, which is Rostov Airlines, and we are going to the hub of Moscow. It has another hub, so-called Magadan.
All
It's
aircraft
out
be
on the west
advised,
side.
information Bravo now current, QNH 1018.
And then from Moscow, we're going to go into Europe and explore our couple of airlines we have there before finally ending up down in Africa and doing some flying down there.
Flyness 502, contact Dubai Tower 119 or decimal 55, bye-bye.
Over to Tower 119 or decimal 55, Flyness 502.
Uzbek 339, ramp Echo 45 right taxi via Mike 15 Bravo, Mike 15 Alpha, November 12, November, Papa Niner, Papa.
Ramp Echo 45 right via Mike 15 Bravo, Mike 15 Alpha, November 12 November, Papa Niner Papa, Uzbek 339.
Yeah, very stuttery. It's weird. Normally, because this is the INIBuild version of this airport, it's really good. And I haven't had performance issues here before. Normally in their INIManager, you can click on your scenery for most of theirs, and you can turn off and on certain options, like ground static equipment or static airplanes. And it's not doing it, and so I'm thinking something happened when that new version of the manager installed, that it's just not playing nice. Because I didn't have this issue before. Seemed like a lot of traffic was taxiing out about the same time we were, but I don't know where they are.
Aeroflot 524, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position, Aeroflot 524.
Alright, we're getting close to where we're going to enter the runway. Like 11 here on our right. We need Mike 13.
Aeroflot 524 to continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Aeroflot 524.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, contact Dubai Tower 119.55.
Over to Tower 119.55. Romeo Oscar Sierra 220. Bye-bye.
Okay, lights are on.
Romeo
Request
Oscar Sierra
departure.
220, holding short, runway 30 right.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, Dubai Tower, wind 130 at 5, runway 30 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 30 right, cleared for takeoff. Romeo Oscar Sierra 220.
Where the hell are we taking
Dubai
off
Tower,
30?
Emirates 527 Heavy, ILS runway 30 left.
Emirates 527 Heavy, Dubai Tower, continue.
Roger, Emirates 527 Heavy.
If that's the wind, we
Sky
should be
Dubai
taking off
302,
1-2.
exit right at Mike 15 Bravo.
Exit right at Mike 15 Bravo, Sky Dubai 302.
Here we go. God, these weird little stutters.
80 knots.
V1.
Rotate.
Emirates 531 Heavy, wind 130 at 5, runway 30 left, cleared to land.
Positive right.
Runway 30 left cleared to land,
You're
Emirates
up.
531 Heavy.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, contact Dubai departure 124.675.
Contact due by departure 124.675, Romeo Oscar Sierra 220.
Emirates 545 Heavy, contact Dubai Tower 119.55. Have a good day.
Contact Tower 119.55 Emirates 545 Heavy.
Dubai, Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, 1,800 feet.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, Dubai departure. Good day identified, climb to flight level 160.
Climb to flight level 160, Romeo Oscar Sierra 220.
Okay, we're going up to 160. Flaps go up. Auto brake can go off.
Sky Dubai 442, contact Dubai Tower 119.55.
Contact Tower 119.55 Sky Dubai 442. Bye bye.
Okay, past 9,000 feet, so 10,000
Dubai,
feet.
Sky Dubai 848. Good day, 9,900 feet. We have Bravo on board.
10,000 feet, we'll
Sky
shut off our
Dubai
lights.
848 Dubai approach QNH 1018. Expect the ILS runway 30. Left with the Aldo transition. QNH 1018, expect the ILS runway 30 left with the OLDOT transition. Sky Dubai 848.
Sky Dubai 848, descend to 7,000 feet.
Descend to 7,000 feet. Sky Dubai 848. Dubai, Emirates 1 Hotel Heavy, good day, 10,800 feet with information, Bravo.
Emirates 1 Hotel Heavy Dubai approach. Good day QNH 1018. Expect the ILS runway 30 left with the OLDOT transition.
QNH 1018, expect the ILS runway 30 left with the OLDOT transition. Emirates 1 Hotel Heavy. Dubai, Sky Dubai 1820, 9,900 feet, we have Bravo on board.
Emirates 820 Heavy, contact Dubai Tower 119er, decimal 55, have a good day.
Contact Tower 119er, decimal 55, Emirates 820 Heavy.
Sky Dubai 1820 Dubai approach, QNH 1018, expect the ILS runway 30 left with the OLDOT transition.
QNH 1018, expect the ILS runway 30 left with the OLDOT transition. Sky Dubai 1820.
Sky Dubai 1820, descend to 7,000 feet.
Descend to 7,000 feet. Sky Dubai 1820.
Iran Air 648, cleared direct OLDOT. Cross OLDOT at or above 2,439 feet. Cleared ILS runway 30 left.
Cleared direct OLDOT. Cross OLDOT at or above 2,439 feet. Cleared ILS runway 30 left, Iran Air 648.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, contact UAE radar 12 for decimal 85, bye-bye.
Center on 124.85, Romeo Oscar Sierra 220. Have a good day.
And pressure.
UAE radar, Romeo Oscar. Sierra 220 through 13,500 feet for flight level 160 direct Davmo.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, UAE radar identified, climb to flight level 330.
Climb to flight level 330, Romeo, Oscar Sierra 220.
Nautilus 91, contact Doha radar 126.7, have a good day.
Contact Doha radar 126.7, Norris 91, bye-bye.
Good, so
UAE
we...
radar, Arabia 191, flight level 340.
Arabia 191, UAE radar contact.
UAE radar, Sky Dubai 1134, descending the air, M3 Charlie, 2,200 feet.
Sky Dubai 1134, UAE radar contact.
Every time I was getting ready to talk, they wanted to chime in, so... We're climbing. We got our cleared up to flight level 330, which is our cruise. So we're just gonna climb up there. I don't think we have any climbs today.
Qatari 1066, contact Dubai approach 124.675.
Not really.
Contact Dubai approach 124.675.
Okay. I think we can just hang out here.
Good day, UAE radar. Emirates
About 4.5 hours.
descending the air, M3 Charlie, 2,300 feet.
We'll see if that holds.
Emirates for Quebec Heavy, UAE radar contact. Emirates 856 Heavy, contact Dubai approach 124.675.
Contact Dubai approach 124.675, Emirates 856 Heavy.
UAE radar, Airflot 525, for flight level 152 for flight level 160, direct D, B738. Climb to flight level 330, Aeroflot 525. UUEE radar, Emirates 67 Mike Super. Good day, descending via M3 Charlie, flight level 170.
Qatari 1045 UAE radar, expect Tosna 1 Papa, runway 16 left.
Expect Tosna 1 Papa, runway 16 left, Qatari 1045.
Emirates 67 Mike Super UAE radar identified. Qatari 32 Hotel Heavy UAE radar, expect Tobox 2 Papa, runway 16 left.
Expect Tobox 2 Papa, runway 16 left, Qatari 32 Hotel Heavy.
Emirates 921 Heavy, contact Doha radar 126.7.
Center on 126.7 Emirates 921 Heavy.
Qatari 32 Hotel Heavy, Tobox 2 Papa, runway 16 left, report ready for descent.
Tobox 2 Papa, runway 16 left, ready for descent, Qatari 32 Hotel Heavy.
Qatari 32 Hotel Heavy, descend to flight level 180.
Descend to flight level 180, Qatari 32 Hotel Heavy.
Astana line 897, contact Dubai approach 124.675.
Contact Dubai approach 124.675, Astana line 897.
With Sky 100 Golf, contact Abu Dhabi information approach 127.5.
Contact Abu Dhabi, information approach 127.5 with Sky 100 Golf.
Virgin for 01 Heavy, contact Tehran radar 120.3.
Center on 120.3 Virgin 401 Heavy.
Sky Dew, by 1134, contact Dubai approach 124.675.
Contact Dubai approach 124.675 Sky, Dubai 1134. UAE radar, Aeroflot 524, through flight level 270 for flight level 190.
Aeroflot 52 for the UAE radar contact, climb to flight level 380.
Climb to flight level 380, Aeroflot 524.
Sky Dubai 580, contact Dubai approach 124.675.
Contact Dubai approach 124.675 Sky, Dubai 580.
Emirates 706 Heavy, contact Dubai approach 124.675.
Contact Dubai approach 124.675 Emirates 706 Heavy.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, contact Tehran radar 120.3. Contact Tehran radar 120.3, Romeo Oscar Sierra 220. Tehran radar, Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, climbing flight level 234 for flight level 330.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, Tehran radar, radar contact. Mahanair 1043 Heavy QNH 1016, expect radar vectors forward me Yankee runway 27 right.
QNH 1016, expect radar vectors forward me Yankee runway 27 right, Mahanair 1043 Heavy.
Mahanair 1043 Heavy, fly present heading, descend to flight level 090, vectors for the approach.
Fly present heading, descend to flight level 090, Mahanair 1043 Heavy.
Norris 543, contact Muscat radar 123.905.
Center on 123.905, Norris 543.
Mahan Air 1043 Heavy, Tehran radar, I have a traffic management reroute for you. Advise ready to copy.
Affirmative, ready to copy. Mahan Air 1043 Heavy.
Mahan Air 1043 Heavy, expect radar vectors, Vord Zulu runway 27 right.
Expect radar vectors. Board me Zulu runway 27 right, Mahan Air 1043 Heavy.
Mahan Air 1043 Heavy, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1016.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1016, Mahan Air 1043 Heavy.
We're passing through 260, so just a little ways longer, and we will be at cruise.
Saudi at 723 Heavy, contact Doha radar 126.7.
Contact Doha radar 126.7 Saudi. That's 723 Heavy.
Schedule by 268 Tehran radar, expect VTEP for a Charlie, runway 30 left.
Expect VTEP for Charlie, runway 30 left, sky Dubai 268. Terran radar, Freebird 871. Good day, flight level 369er.
Mahan Air 1043 Heavy, descend to 3,000 feet.
Descend to 3,000 feet. Mahan Air 1043 Heavy.
Mahan Air 1043 Heavy, turn right heading 180.
Turn right heading 180, Mahan Air 1043 Heavy.
Freebird 871, Tehran radar identified.
Got about 2,000 feet to go.
Mahan Air 1043 Heavy, descend to 2,500 feet.
Descend to 2,500 feet. Mahan Air 1043 Heavy.
Mahanae 1043 heavy, 3 miles from CD27, turn right, heading 245, maintain 2,500 feet until established, cleared Vodme Zulu runway 27 right.
Turn right, heading 245, 2,500 feet until established. Cleared Vodme Zulu runway 27 right, Mahan Air 1043 heavy.
Freebird 871, contact Doha radar 126.7, have a good day.
Center on 126.7, Freebird 871.
Mahanae 1043 heavy, contact Kish Tower 122.325, have a good day.
Over to Tower 122.325, Mahan Air 1043 heavy.
Sky Dubai 268, VTEP for Charlie, runway 30 left. Report ready for descent.
VTEP 4 Charlie, runway 30 left, ready for descent. Sky Dubai 268.
Sky Dubai 268, descend to 12,000 feet, QNH 1018.
Descend to 12,000 feet, Sky Dubai 268.
With the Sky 141, contact UAE radar 124.85, bye-bye.
Center on 124.85 with Sky 141.
Alright, so we have hit cruise. So we're going to cruise for a while. We'll speed up the cruise section of the video. About 150 miles out. Kind of typical of what I say. Somewhere around in there from the top of descent. We'll slow things back down. Start getting ready for arrival, checking weather, and all of that. As of right now, what we've got programmed in is still looking good. They did change runways at Dubai, so we were one of the last ones to get out of there using the 3 zeros. So yeah, that worked out, I guess. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on cruising. Nothing really major happening, and we don't have any step climbs or anything like that, so we're just going to keep going. So we'll see you on the other side of the fast forward. Again, about 100 to 150 miles out from Moscow. Roughly, if I had to guess, cruise, we're going to be 3 hours. 3:15. That's where I see us starting to slow down. So we'll see you on the other side, and thanks for watching.
QNH 1015 UTAR 746.
Welcome back. We're 92 miles from top of descent, so we are getting close. Weather has me a little confused. 340 at 8, snow minus 22, 1014. According to Navigraph, they're still using 2.4. So we'll see what Beyond ATC thinks. I could see us switching to 6s. We'll see. So we're getting close, so we should be hearing here before too long what they're thinking.
Tamazi 935, contact Penza Control 129.7. Have a good afternoon.
Center on 129.7 Tamazi 935.
Okay, we're gonna roll this back. We're gonna go ahead and get our
Moscow Control, Capital
Break
Jet
ready.
495 Heavy, flight level 339er.
Capital Jet 495 Heavy, Moscow Control identified. UTAR 334, contact Vnukovo approach 135.9er.
Contact Vnukovo, approach 135.9er, UTAR 334.
Alright, so we got our speed brakes armed, got our auto brakes set where we want them. Not going to put in the approach info yet until we see what we get from ATC. Just a reminder, we're flying from Dubai to Moscow. We're using our Russian airline that's a part of the Aloft Virtual Alliance, Rostov Airlines. Really confused why it seems so stuttery today. Don't know what's causing that. I don't think it would have anything to do with the whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, that was chase plane having a freak out. I think it would have anything to do with the recording software. I did change its quality. Maybe we'll try and bump that back down on our next flight and see if that has anything to do with it. But well, now it's feeling better. There for a minute when we were moving around, it just felt
Aeroflot 520
stuttery.
Heavy. Contact Vologda Control 122.9er.
Contact Vologda Control 122.9er, Aeroflot 520 Heavy. Have a good afternoon.
Okay, we're about 40 miles out.
Moscow Control, Siberia 1237. Good afternoon, flight level 350.
Siberia 1237, Moscow Control, radar contact. Pobeda 466, contact Vnukovo approach 135.9er.
Contact Vnukovo, approach 135.9er, Pobeda 466. Moscow Control, Siberia 2154, flight level 347.
Siberia 2154, Moscow Control, radar contact. Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, Moscow Control. Expect P3 Whiskey, runway 06 right. Expect Tree Whiskey, runway 06 right, Romeo Oscar Sierra 220.
Alright, so we need to change our approach around, so ILS 6 right, Loppy 3 Whiskey, like our top of descent went out a little bit. No, there it is. Okay. Alright. So that answered our question there. They did switch to the 6s. Alright, let's get that.
Aeroflot 1227, radar vectors, ILS, runway 06 right. Report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 06 right, ready for descent. Aeroflot 1227.
Aeroflot 1227, Sheremetyevo Airport landing runway 06 right.
Sheremetyevo Airport, landing runway 06 right, Aeroflot 1227.
Aeroflot 1227. Contact Sheremetyevo radar 120.675.
Contact Sheremetyevo radar 120.675, Aeroflot 1227.
Alright, so we got our ILS programmed. We're just gonna wait on the reference speed, get a little closer, see where we're at.
Sierra 220, OLOP3 Whiskey, runway 06 right. Report ready for descent. OLOP3 Whiskey, runway 06 right, ready for descent. Romeo Oscar Sierra 220. Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, descend to flight level 280. Descend to flight level 280, Romeo Oscar Sierra 220.
Alright, we got that programmed in. Alright, so we need to cross here at 280, between 270 and 280. So that's why they gave us 280, and then they should give us lower after that.
Sverdlovsk Air 1368, descend to 5,700 feet, QNH 1014.
Descend to 5,700 feet, QNH 1014 Sverdlovsk Air 1368.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, descend to flight level 260. Descend to flight level 260, Romeo Oscar Sierra 220.
We've got 2 waypoints where we need to be at 204.
Nordland 731, contact Minsk Control 119.125.
Contact Minsk Control 119.125, Nordland 731.
Okay, we're at 260. And if it still feels sticky as trying to move around. After this flight, double check settings and stuff because something's off and I don't know what. Everything was really running smooth up until would have been last night. So here's our second
Uzbek
waypoint.
9628, contact Penza Control 129.7.
Center on 129.7, Uzbek 9628.
This is our second waypoint where we needed to be at 260, so we should get lower after this. Down to 240. We have a restriction coming up.
495 heavy, turn left, heading 270, vectors for Sheremetyevo Airport.
Turn left, heading 270, Capital Jet 495 Heavy.
Siberia 1237, contact Penza Control 129.7.
Center on 129.7, Siberia 1237.
Sverdlovsk Air 1368, contact Domodedovo approach 134.675.
Contact Domodedovo approach 134.675, Sverdlovsk Air 1368.
Capital Jet 495 Heavy, descend to 10,000 feet, QNH 1014.
Descend to 10,000 feet, QNH 1014, Capital Jet 495 Heavy. Moscow Control, Yzhevia 306, flight level 370.
Yzhevia 306, Moscow Control identified. Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, descend to flight level 220.
Descend to flight level 220. Romeo Oscar Sierra 220.
Okay, we're down to 220.
Aeroflot 1855, contact Sheremetyevo radar 120.675.
Contact Sheremetyevo radar 120.675, Aeroflot 1855. Moscow Control, Pobeda 6817, through 4,300 feet for 7,000 feet.
Pobeda 6817, Moscow Control. Good afternoon, radar contact. Continue climb to 7,000 feet, QNH 1014.
Continue climb to 7,000 feet, QNH 1014, Pobeda 6817.
Aeroflot 5248, contact Sheremetyevo radar 120.675.
Contact Sheremetyevo radar 120.675, Aeroflot 524.
Pobeda 6817, increase speed to 250 knots.
Increase speed to 250 knots, Pobeda 6817.
Pobeda 6817, resume normal speed.
Resume normal speed, Pobeda 6817.
Pobeda 6817, QNH 1008, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 06.
QNH 1008, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 06, Pobeda 6817.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, descend to flight level 200. Descend to flight level 200. Romeo Oscar Sierra 220.
So the reason why it's keeping us so high is we're going to fly over the airport, kind of do a U-turn, and then come back in on the ILS.
Moscow Control, Aeroflot 1192, good afternoon, through 7,000 feet for 10,000 feet, directing missile.
Aeroflot 1192, Moscow Control. Good afternoon, radar contact. Climb to flight level 140.
Climb to flight level 140, Aeroflot 1192.
Russia 6026, contact Petersburg Control 126.9.
Center on 126.9, Russia 6026.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, descend to flight level 180. Descend to flight level 180, Romeo Oscar Sierra 220.
Moscow Control, Pobeda 6862. Good afternoon, out of 9,000 feet for flight level 120.
Pobeda 6862, Moscow Control, identified, climb to flight level 250.
Climb to flight level 250, Pobeda 6862.
Okay, we're down to 180.
Moscow Control, Aeroflot 1700 Heavy. Good afternoon. Through flight level 143 for flight level 170.
Aeroflot 1700 Heavy, Moscow Control. Good afternoon identified. Climb to flight level 350.
Climb to flight level 350, Aeroflot 1700 Heavy.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, descend to flight level 135. Descend to flight level 135, Romeo Oscar Sierra 220.
Okay, we're going down to flight level 135. Closer to the airport. We're going to go ahead and select our V reference speed, which is 143. Bring this down a little.
Utayar 746, contact Vnukovo approach 135 decimal Nina.
Contact Vnukovo, approach 135 decimal 9 or Utayar 746.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1014. Descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1014, Romeo Oscar Sierra 220.
Okay, and then descend down to 9,000. We'll kick our lights on at 10, and our altimeter is 1014. Go ahead and bring this down. So we're getting ready to fly over the airport.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, descend to 3,000 feet. Descend to 3,000 feet, Romeo Oscar Sierra 220.
Okay, down to
Romeo
3.
Oscar Sierra 220, contact Sheremetyevo radar 120, decimal 675. Contact Sheremetyevo radar 120 decimal 675, Romeo Oscar Sierra 220. Sheremetyevo radar, Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, flight level 116, we have Delta.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, Sheremetyevo radar, QNH 101 for expect the ILS runway 06 right with the KSVU transition.
QNH 101 for expect the ILS runway 06 right with the KSVU transition. Romeo Oscar Sierra 220.
Okay, that's good. That's what we got
Romeo
programmed
Oscar
in.
Sierra 220, cleared direct Kesvu, cross Kesvu at or above 3,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 06 right.
Cleared direct Kesvu, cross Kesvu at or above 3,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 06 right, Romeo Oscar Sierra 220.
Okay, we got our altimeter plugged
All
in.
aircraft be advised information echo now current, QNH 1014.
Our lights on. Okay, we're good to go there. Let's see if we can see the airport from here, maybe. There it is, right there, right below us. Okay. So we're descending down to 3,000. We've been cleared for the ILS approach. We got our speed brakes armed, got auto brakes set, our V reference selected. Feel good at 143, flaps 40, lights are on, we're ready to go. So after this turn, we're going to loop back around to get lined up for the ILS 16 right approach. Okay. Still on track for where we want to be. Couple more turns and we'll be right there. We're gonna go ahead and take this over. We need to get below 4,000 but above 3. And we don't want to be too high for this approach. Okay, we're basically turning base now.
$2,500.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and arm our VOR and localizer. Okay, we're gonna arm our approach. Dial down on the speed. We got approach armed, speed brakes are armed, auto brakes set to 1, lights are on. We need to start introducing flaps as we slow down and get closer to landing. Go flaps 1.
Sheremetyevo radar, capital jet 495 heavy, flight level 114 with the numbers.
2.
Capital jet 495 heavy, Sheremetyevo radar, QNH 1014, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 06 right.
QNH 1014, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 06 right, capital jet 495 heavy.
Capital Jet 495 Heavy, descend to 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet, capital jet 495 heavy.
Capital Jet 495 Heavy, Sheremetyevo radar. Expect radar vectors, ILS runway 06 right.
Expect radar vectors, ILS runway 06 right, capital jet 495 heavy.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, contact Sheremetyevo Tower 131.5, bye-bye.
Contact Tower 131.5, Romeo Oscar Sierra 220. Sheremetyevo Tower, Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, ILS runway 06 right. Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, Sheremetyevo Tower, runway 06 right, cleared to land. Runway 06 right, cleared to land, Romeo Oscar Sierra 220.
Alright, gears going down. Got flaps 5. Go flaps 10. Another front flap. Going. Flaps full.
$1,000. $500.
Autopilot off.
$400. $300. $200.
Wind is brutal. We're high, but
100.
we're alright.
$50. $30. $20. $10.
That wasn't pretty. $89.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, exit next available taxiway. Exit next available taxiway. Romeo Oscar Sierra 220. Romeo Oscar Sierra 220. Contact ground 119er decimal 0. Ground 119er decimal 0. Romeo Oscar Sierra 220. Romeo Oscar Sierra 220. Request taxi to allocated gate.
Romeo Oscar Sierra 220, gate Delta 25 taxi via Alpha 9er, Alpha, Sierra 10, Lima 1, Foxtrot 4.
Gate Delta 25 via Alpha 9er, Alpha Sierra 10, Lima 1, Foxtrot 4, Romeo Oscar Sierra 220.
So we're looking for Sierra 10. Okay. Lima 1. Then F4. Find that terminal again. E25's right there. That's Lima 1. Okay. That was not our best landing, by any means. That wind was changing on the descent, on the approach, I should say. Okay, we're gonna clean our flaps up. Okay, so this is Sierra 10 here. Then that's going to put us onto Lima 1, and we're going to take that all the way to the gate. this Terminal F here on our left. We're going to Terminal D.
Capital Jet 495 Heavy, Gate Foxtrot 46 Taxi via Alpha 7, Alpha Sierra 7, Lima 1, Foxtrot 2.
Gate Foxtrot 46 via Alpha 7 Alpha, Sierra 7 Lima 1 Foxtrot 2 Capital Jet 495 Heavy.
Our gate's coming up right up here. Could be this one, yep, 25. That looks good to me. And get our parking brake step. Menu. Ground services, chocks. And request our ground power. Kick off a taxi light. Anti-collision. Turn on our ground power. And then turn off our fuel valves there. Come here. Request our deboarding.
Severstal 1550, Gate Echo 35 Taxi via Alpha 7, Alpha Sierra 7, Lima 1, Foxtrot 2.
Gate Echo 35 via Alpha 7 Alpha, Sierra 7 Lima 1 Foxtrot 2 Severstal 1550.
Jetway's getting connected. Alright. Boarding's getting going. We'll watch them unload some cargo. Alright, so we'll watch this for a little bit and then we will end the video. So thanks for being a part of it. Again, this is Rostov Airlines. This is our Russian airline for Aloft Virtual Alliance. Bases are Moscow and Magadan, which is UHMM, Uniform Hotel, Mike Mike. What else? Wide range of fleet. I don't think I talked about that. Let me pull that up real quick. Here. Get my cheat sheet. Okay. Alright, fleet is CRJ 550, 700, and 900. 773 ER, A320, A321, and A319. A350 1000, the 738 and 738 MAX, and A321 Neo. So that is the fleet currently for Rostov. So we're going to watch some bags being loaded, and we will see you on the next video. Any questions, comments,
6947 at ramp Bravo 186,
anything.
request pushback and engine start.
Let me turn this down. Please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section or in the video description. Also in our channel info is our Discord link and link to the website. You can find us at those locations. If you need anything, let us know.
Florida 6947, taxi for departure.
Florida 6947, runway 06 center taxi via Bravo 116.
Runway 06, center taxi via Bravo 116, Florida 6947.
All aircraft be advised information Foxtrot now current, QNH 1013.